So, Dutchie, it's been pretty exciting times out there. The waves aren't as big as we thought they were going to be coming into today, but we have seen some pretty incredible action out in the lineup. We go into round 7, and we'll see Surf and White. This is another man who's done pretty well in those cash-ups and expression sessions, J.Andre. We saw him doing some crazy aerials on that left-hand bowl the other day when we were doing the expression session.
Also got an opening ride for surfer J.Andre on screen here now with a 2.33, and not the opener he's looking for. Turned the wave into a better score. It was a good looking little wave, and maybe, just pull ahead in the heat as we see first of N.McGonagle on screen, a 3.67, and here we go. There's some battle going on right now. Split peak. Zeke just pulling into the right. Berkey just getting busy on this inside left bowl that's now producing some scoreable waves as the tide falls in. Zeke just earning a 0.20 for that little duck under the lip. But yeah, this is a huge heat to unfold. We've seen in various heats how the action progresses throughout the heat.
Really unique thing to this part of the coastline, that it gets smaller as the tide gets higher. Here goes De Vries now, goes straight into a little clean air reverse. Gets a little caught, but manages to ride it out, and he'll hop off the back. And again, we make mention of that incredible clean blue water. So he's not going to mind too much. And Beric, quite often in heat, stands still waiting for waves. Today, he's going with another game plan and opens up with a big wrap, flicks it over the top. And the South African beach crowd are going to be going crazy for that one. Smaller wave, but two seriously powerful turns, Judge.
Energy in Ballito this year, like you say, he's had good results here, so it must be a nice callback for him in his mind to come back to a place where he's had a good result before, as we see Jackson on screen there just getting stuck behind the heat. But the story of the moment unfolding here between...
Always stacked and everyone's fresh and feeling good, and you just got to kind of grind it out, but I got a good start and backed it up with a nice little bowlly left, and can't complain. It's an absolute cracker of a day here in Ballito. I'm wearing boardies in the middle of winter. It's epic.
The highest scoring heat of the wave so far, as we have it on the replay here, streaking across the face on this beautiful little wave, snaps it off the top, lots of spray, goes down the line as you see all the other surfers in the heat watching him decimate this wave, snaps it back again. Now he heads onto this little inside section, and he says, I've got a little progression to look at as well.
A little bit too deep, a little bit behind the section, and that's not going to help him. But here goes everyone on the beach's favourite, De Vries. Beautiful blue wave. He's flying down the line, goes for the big air, and this time going down. And that is very unlike De Vries. I'd have won the paddle battle at the beginning, mate, but I'm taking this one. And J.Andre. So good little exchange going down here. Jadson was loving these little left bowls yesterday, and he was getting some big tail high reverses out. This time keeps it to the turn, but blowing the fins out the back. And that was a great little exchange. De Vries gets the 1.0 because he did not complete his aerial.
It's bobsled time. And going on this little left here, I really liked how Jadson approached this wave. He still had the element of risk on this maneuver right there, blowing the tail out. So he's definitely dropped that 0.57.
The conditions are prime for it. There's no wind, and we'll watch Nomar take off on this one. This kid from Costa Rica, grown up surfing pavones, perfect left-handers, so he's got a very, very strong backhand and getting two solid turns. And we saw a bit of body language from N.McGonagle there too. Consistent aerialists in the country, if not in the world. Here goes E.Lau, straight back into the action, takes off. He's going for the big air, and wow, just puts it into Beric's face with that one.
Here we got the replay of Big Zeke heading down the beach and into the sky. Hawaiian Airlines stomps it clean. Feel the rhythm.
With priority, he is going to take this one. Looking down the line, you can see the intent from De Vries. Lovely little fin drift off the top, goes into the little float, and now into the finish. And I love how Beric does that. He goes just into that drift. He's got so much control, even though it's wild and loose. Look at the replay, Dutchie. Give us the technical analysis.
That's a bottom turn. That's a top turn. Lots of spray flying. Just projects over the section because he's looking down the line for the big money turn. The tail slide off the top.
It's not somewhere we're used to seeing Jadson on the QS, but he'll have a look at this one. Let's watch Surf and White. The Brazilian takes off. He is the number 1 QS surfer currently on the rankings, and throws another turn up. And again, Dutchie just can't help but think he is slightly out of rhythm out there. N.McGonagle sitting in third place, needing a 4.62. Beach life is good as we see the butts on the beach having a great time. And again, just a little floater under priority. Jatson's looking for some ramps to maybe get the aerial tricks out the bat wildcard slot. Here goes J.Andre. You know he is looking for a ramp now. You can see the back leg just cocking. He wants to get into the air, but that wave not giving him the platform to go for the aerial. Quick look here, because Jadson, I'm pretty sure, is going to go on this. And he takes off. And you see this little left bowl. He has been dropping some crazy tail-high air rotations through the week. You know he goes for it with that grab. He always leaves that swing around so late. I always think like he's never made it, and then so often he comes out of it.
Carlos Munoz needs no help in small waves. He's a Costa Rican surfer, super lightfoot. As we see Jadson up in, he is really, his energy and his flow is, you can see the frustration kind of feeling for Jadson at the moment. This is your third place surfer, N.McGonagle, streaking along on his backhand, as you say, surfing Pavones in Costa Rica. This wave's offering up just not enough scoring potential.
What has he got for us? He does not mind his backhand, especially out in these bowls with the aerial tricks. Throws a big tail high, just didn't quite get the momentum required to turn that one around. And now finally we're going to see maybe, no, E.Lau's not going to go. So Jadson's like, oh, I'll have this one, thank you. And goes straight to his rail game. Has to cut that one short, but now the bowl opening up for him. Throws another turn over the top, whips one, gets a little caught on the exit, but manages to get around and finishing that wave pretty strong. That is, I'm pretty sure, going to be J.Andre's best ride of the heat so far. Kind of looking at 12 to 14 has been the winning margins for most heats. And this guy in second with a 9.94. He needs to drop a 4.57, and it's not going to happen on that one for Beric de Vries. He's going to try and manufacture a score. Takes off on a right-hander this time. Lovely little hook, gets a little bit of a wobbly exit, but I like the second crack there. But you can see the body language from Jadson there. He knows not going to help him. I feel like Beric almost selling these guys on these waves here, being the salesman. Nomar, though, can get a score here potentially, and he gets 3 little turns down the line. He likes it. Will it be a 4.62? That is the big question.
I'm kind of feeling Nomar got that score.
Well, Dutchie's calling it. He reckons the score's coming. Beric takes off. Throws the tail around. Nice little air reverse. He needs to find another maneuver on this wave, though, if he wants to drop that score. He works it down the line. Gets another carve. Little caught up on the bumps. Gets a little tap, and he's claiming that one.
In fourth place, only requiring a 4.62, but with second priority. Here's the strong paddle from E.Lau, using that first priority. And blow tail, but just goes down.
That is going to be such a tight finish for Beric. It is incredibly difficult to call. He had that really nice explosive move on the outside. He gets a 5.7.
He gets it.
So look how pumped up he is, Beric de Vries. So happy. The kids almost ran away crying there. He was so pumped up. And stop scaring the children, please, Beric.
Oh, my
but that's an incredible finish. 5.7. Beric holds on to second place. Great heat. We'll go to an ad break. Dutchie will make way for Scotty, and we'll be back after the ad break.